recording.
So what helps when you're doing a podcast is hitting the record button, I found, at least.
Okay.
So this week, we have not discussed what we're using, song-wise, what we're talking about. You can talk.
Oh, we're recording, are we? I thought you were just talking to yourself, preparing. I think, has he gone mad? And you were looking at me expectantly. Okay, so yeah. What were you saying?
We haven't... what voice are we going to use? Let's try this one.
This one. Let's use this one. I'm going to use this voice.
I haven't revealed to you what song we're going to use this week.
No, you haven't, and there's a bit of a choice apparently.
So I've got two songs here. I've got my right hand. Because a moment ago I said to John, let's replay it. I said, do you want the one in this hand or this hand?
And I looked him straight in the eyes and said, this hand. Nodding. Like he would know what I'm talking about.
It was at that point I realised I wasn't recording. So before we get into choosing this week's song, you know what I didn't do in the last podcast? I didn't say what I normally say, welcome along to, but I can't do that. A weekly-ish podcast where myself, Grant Mullen, and my great friend John Menzies and I discuss song lyrics in a way that might make you love them more and might make you not love the song at all. But for the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to be talking about one of these songs. But before we do...
Если я чешу в затылке, не беда. В голове моей опилки, да. Но хотят там и опилки, но кричалки и вопилки.
Right, so in my left hand I have a song, and in my right hand I have a song. And look, we're recording 3 episodes tonight back to back, so we're going to do one of them at one stage. Come on, mate.
Right, which are we going to do first? Let's take the one in your left hand.
The one in my left hand is a song that we probably haven't heard for ages, and I'm just going to, without any... John has got no idea, yeah.
Do you want to make me guess, or do you just want to show me the...
Okay, I'll give you a couple of hints.
All right, guessing time.
Okay, so...
Got my thinking cap on.
The song is a pop song.
Okay.
So that is very unlike me to do a pop song. I'm a rock guy.
Yeah.
So this is a pop song. This isn't a song that I was thinking about doing, but it came on the radio today and I went, oh my gosh, thank you so much for that, Hit FM Hobart.
Hobart's greatest tits.
Hobart's greatest tits.
They never show you the tits though, do they? They promise it several times a day. I've never seen them. I think they should shut up about it if they're just going to say... Anyway, that's my rant.
We should go around drawing nipples on the 2 O's in the 100.9 sticker just to give them the hint.
Yeah, look, you know what? I'm going to call in.
Actually,
complain.
If you do, can you record it and we'll put it in a podcast?
Brilliant. Done.
I entered the draw to win some money there the other day, so don't be too mean to them. Okay. We have one of the members of this pop group.
So it's is it a pair? So it's 2 of them?
There's 5 of them.
5? All right.
Think 5. I think there's 5. So there's 5. I'm sure there's 5. One of them in particular has gone to worldwide fame, but not for her singing.
Okay.
Yep. And the rest of them, I couldn't really tell you what they're doing. Actually, oh no, one of them went to some pretty decent heights for her singing.
So at least 2 of them are female now.
So do you want to have a guess before I show you? And if you're playing along, tell.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
But there's definitely only 4 of them.
There might
I was going to say Spice Girls.
It actually is. I thought there was 5. I don't know why.
There is 4, and it's the Spice Girls.
So tonight we're going to be talking about a song called "If You Wanna."
I didn't even know it was called "If You Wanna." I wouldn't have said that, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's called "If You Wanna."
Oh yeah. Fantastic.
So John,
I know you've handed my own printed out set of lyrics to me. Thank you. Oh, lovely.
So John, why don't you go ahead and tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Huh?
It's a great opener for a song. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want, especially when you're 4 girls, which I just found out was 4, not 5. Mm-hmm. So there's Baby, Posh, Scary, and
what was
Sporty.
there 5? No, there was 5. There was 5. Scary, Sporty, and...
So Baby, Posh, Scary, sporty, and
Ginger spice. Yeah, it was
So,
5.
well,
It was 5.
We forget her because she's old enough to be in a Zimmer frame now.
Well, no, she would have been one of the first ones I thought of because she's married to one of the race directors or something who does Formula One, who works for one of the Formula One teams.
See, when you said race directors, I thought you were talking about Race Colour Creed. And I always thought he maybe worked for the
race director like Hitler. No, she's not married to Hitler. She's married to a guy. I can't remember what his role. He's in charge of one of the Formula One teams. So Jerry Halliwell is on Drive to Survive quite a lot. And I wouldn't be able to tell you what the other ones are doing.
Was Hitler's title race director?
I think it was. Because he did have the first Olympics in Berlin. And he would have been the race director.
That's all about races.
And they would have said, well, why print out more business cards? It already says it on it.
Yeah,
hand them out.
He took it too far, though, if I'm honest.
He did. Yeah. He did, didn't he? I mean, beautiful. It's a cliche. The uniforms were beautiful. Like, Hugo Boss designed the SS uniforms designed by Hugo Boss. They looked great. They were by far the best uniformed soldiers in World War II.
Yeah.
But
inspired George Lucas to make the Stormtroopers.
He did.
So without that,
he did. But he did take things a bit too far.
A little bit too far.
And
it is too soon to be making jokes about that. So why don't we make jokes about song lyrics instead?
Absolutely, let's go.
So the Spice Girls put some questions to us.
A few questions that they've similarly phrased.
So the first 3 lines of this song go as such. Yo. Which is pretty hip. Like if you're
That's cool, isn't it? I mean, this was the 90s?
Oh, I think it was.
It was the 90s. So yo. They were right at the beginning of yo.
They almost, you could say, coined the term yo. Oh, no, actually they didn't.
I'm assuming they may have stolen that from...
Fido Dido.
Well, I was going to say black culture, personally.
Okay. Well, I would have said Fido Dido, but I am the whitest man that ever walked the face of the earth.
So anyway, first word in, they're stealing.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I'm guessing money. I'm guessing number one.
Well, I don't know. She really, really wants to tell us, so I'm assuming she's going to do that in the next line.
Well, so then she goes on, so tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Wait, she didn't even tell me what she wanted. Now she wants to know what I want. Okay.
I don't know if we're allowed to say about how difficult it is as a man to have a conversation with a woman, but this is a prime example of sort of how they can go from time to time.
I've heard this.
Yeah?
I've heard the rumour.
Have you had a conversation with a woman?
Look, I've had 1 or 2 of them in the past. Admittedly, they didn't go like this, like they didn't repeat themselves. There was some repeating of themselves, but not to this degree.
She does get there in the end,
okay.
But it's not clear. It's clear to her, but it might not be clear. So then she says, so then again, I'll tell you what I want. What I really,
she's back to what
want.
she wants now.
Yeah.
Did she give you a chance to tell her what you wanted?
There's literally no opportunity for right of reply.
She's just, wow, it's quite rude actually. Yeah. And she's kind of yelling it.
Yeah. Not to mention the body language. Oh. Like if you've seen the film clip, the body language is extraordinary. There's arms flailing out everywhere. You just did it. You just did the head jiggle.
It's almost violent.
I don't know if you did that consciously.
No, I maybe did it unconsciously. What did I do? Wiggle my head.
Just did it again.
Maybe I was thinking of the music video, and maybe I did, or maybe I just do that all the time.
When you did that, it made me want to tell you what I wanted, what I really, really wanted. So then they eventually get there. So she says, I want a ha, I want a ha, I want a ha, I want a ha, which I think by this stage the hairball is well and truly up.
Yeah, it sounds very feline. Yeah.
And then she really, really, really want a zig-a-zig-ah.
Oh, that's what she wants.
Yeah, it's clear.
It is absolutely, but she still hasn't asked you what you want, but she clearly wants a zig-a-zig.
Well, I haven't had a chance to say what I want. But she says she really, really, really want a zig-a-zig.
Do you think you want one as well?
I don't know what it is.
Well, nor do I.
I'm worried that it might be, like if I'm a young fellow listening to this, I might be about to do it for the first time. If I'm looking at it, it sounds like a tasty dessert. Like some kind of thing you can get, like a novelty lollipop in a
zig-a-zig.
In candy store, you know.
Maybe you can make me Russian candy store. You want a zig-a-zig.
You want a zig-a-zig?
You want a zig-a-zig, little boy. Do you have the rubles?
Oh, that's what I really, really want.
What do you really, really want?
What do you mean, do I have the rubles?
So tell me what you want. What do you really, really want?
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Oh, tell me what you want. What do you really, really want?
I really, really, really want that Zika Zika.
Oh, that'll be 3 rubles. You should have just said it in the first place.
I have got 3 rubles. Would you have changed for 5?
Get out of here, young boy. Chicken bastard.
So,
anyway, we don't know what a zig is.
but if you want my future, forget my past.
Okay, that's fair enough. You know, we were different people back then. You know, she's saying, take me as I am. I get it.
I would have so many questions. Like,
Yeah.
hang on a minute. What's in your past? Why do we have to forget that? If you want my future, forget my past.
Well, she's done bad things.
What if she was... What if she
Look, it's probably something as simple as she stabbed her mum.
Oh, gosh.
She's saying, forget it. Just forget that ever happened.
Is her
She's probably done time.
Is her mum still with us?
No, probably not. I think it's probably murder. I mean, she really wants you to forget it. If she's saying, definitely, if you want my future, forget my past. Forget it.
The next,
I killed my mum.
The next line speaks to me, especially as a 17-year-old boy.
Okay, yeah.
If you want to get with me, better make it fast.
You can do that.
For me, no problems.
No problem at all.
Most guys will take all night, but I'll have you out of there in like 18 seconds.
If you're 17,
yeah,
it's not going to be long. So
my poor high school girlfriend.
I didn't have one, but anyway.
Is that because you didn't go to high school?
No, I went to high school, but I was very religious.
You were raised on the streets of love. I heard.
No, that was just a rumour started by hobos and travelling people, just so they were cooler.
So our lives are kind of met in the middle and then gone the other way. So you started off religious, and then now I wouldn't describe you as a very religious person.
No,
now.
I'm essentially, I'm atheist.
Yeah, well, it's not your fault. It's just the way God made you.
Look, if he wants to speak to me, he will. I'm right here, you know.
And then I started off not as a I don't know what do I
naughty boy.
As
You're a naughty boy. You're still a naughty boy.
well, hanging out with you, and now I'm quite religious now. But anyway, you wouldn't know it from listening to this podcast.
No, yet everybody, we can still be friends.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's another song we could do. That Paula Abdul song, like when she's dancing with the cartoon.
Oh, which one's that?
Opposites Attract.
Opposites. Yes, we can do that. Is that one for the album?
Yes.
That's right, one for the album. We'll do that. Yeah.
One for the album. Okay, so if you want to get with me, you better make it fast. I don't know whether she's saying, make it fast once you get with me, or if you're going to make a decision to ask me on a date. Better hurry up because a lot of people are wasting. Now, don't go wasting my precious time. Just get your act together. We could be just fine. And then she's going to tell me what she wants, what she really, really wants. And then ask me.
We know what she wants now. We want to. She needs to hear what you would like now.
No, she wants a zigga 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 again.
Well, that's what she wants, but she's still asking what you want.
But I haven't had the chance to say.
I know.
But she's making assumptions.
She is,
and this is the weirdest assumption ever.
Yeah.
If you want to be my lover, I don't like these rules. If you want to be my lover, you've got to get with my friends.
Now, look.
I've seen them.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, look, people have weird arrangements in their relationships. This is a private thing. If you get with her, you've got to be with my friends as well. Okay, I get it. But, yeah, if her friends are ugly, what are you going to do?
Sorry, I just vomited in my mouth a little bit there.
Maybe her friends aren't getting any.
If you want to be...
She's looking at you, you big stud, going, you know what? He can help out too.
Which one's singing this?
Oh, yeah, that's a very good point.
If you want to be my... I think... What if...
Well, apparently you get all 5.
What if they're all singing this at me?
Oh, yeah, actually they did sing.
And then we've got to get with the behind-the-scenes friends.
Oh, you're going to be busy.
You know,
That's a lot of work.
I just watched a TV series called Class of 97, I think it was called, or Class of 07. And there's a character in it. Her name, she's a biggish girl. Her name's Forgettable Laura. It's on Prime.
Shouldn't laugh, but it's funny.
Forgettable Laura. Yeah. So what if Forgettable Laura is one of the friends?
Well, we're assuming... Let's assume, just to keep numbers down, this is one of the Spice Girls singing it, and these are the other 4. So basically, I mean, if this were the 90s, you'd say, what? I get all 5 Spice Girls.
Yeah.
All 5. You'd jump at that.
I was quite young.
Yeah, I was too young. It would have been weird.
It would have been... My mum wouldn't have allowed that. She wouldn't? Nah.
Yeah, you know
No
what?
way.
My mum wouldn't have let me. My mum had to be away on holiday for me at 16 to go to a Madonna concert.
I wasn't allowed to go see the Doug Anthony All-Stars in Year 12. That's my biggest regret in life.
Yeah.
It was, because this show
Parents, huh?
Oh, those parents. What did they know? The show was called... So the Doug Anthony All-Stars... You know who the Doug Anthony All-Stars are, right? Paul McDermott, Tim Ferguson, and the other one.
Yeah, I don't know their names, but I know who they are.
Paul and the guy off the ABC. And the show was called Live Sex and Violence, right?
Good title.
But it was ironically named because it's the Doug Anthony All-Stars and they put this in. Yet, my very Catholic parents let me go see Bad Boy Johnny and the Prophets of Doom, which is essentially a pantomimic piss take on the Catholic Church, which, you know, rips the crap out of the Pope and all that sort of stuff. And they didn't question that once because it had the word prophets in it. And they just assumed that was okay.
Oh.
And both of the excursions were with school.
Oh.
Yeah, but I wasn't allowed to go. I was the only person in my Year 12 class that wasn't
Year
allowed.
12?
Yeah, Year 12.
And you had to tell your friends, I can't go, my mum won't let me.
Yeah. And,
sorry.
And not one of them put shit on me for it.
Really?
No, not one. No, all of them.
Oh. I was going to be surprised. Really? They were that good to you?
No, they were not.
Of course they'd hang shit on you. Yeah.
No, if we're going to put crap on Mullen, we're going to do it with our friends, is what they said.
Yeah.
And then they said, make it last forever.
If you're going to put crap on Marlon, you got to do it with your friends.
Bullying takes forever.
The friendship never ends.
It's hard to do it offline because the internet hasn't been invented yet.
Oh, it was the 90s when you had to flick shit on people with a stick.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that was the 80s because in the 90s I was in my 20s. But in the 80s I was in my teens and you didn't have the internet, so you had to get a stick and flick shit on people's backs.
Is that what you did?
Yes, we did that. There was dog shit everywhere. This is England in the 80s. It was hot. There was doggy poos on the pavement everywhere. It's not like it is today.
I have just heard some firsts tonight. England in the 80s.
England in the 80s.
There's dog poos everywhere.
There was. When you went down the street, I couldn't ride a skateboard.
Because there's dog poo everywhere.
Yeah, well, no, what we'd do is we'd sit on the skateboards, me and my mate Steve, and we'd barrel down my street, Hanford Street in England,
If you live in
trying
Hanford Street,
to avoid the dog shit. And if you could avoid rolling through the dog shit, you'd had a successful run. And that's what our slaloms were about, avoiding dog shit. And that is no joke.
I think Adele did a song about that, Rolling in the Deep.
Oh, you know, we'll have to do that in the context of, is this about skateboarding through dog shit?
Yeah, I think it might be.
I think it might be. I think that's coming up episode 10, 11.
We better get back to... this is a long song. We better get back to it.
Thankfully, a lot of it repeats.
I know. So we're going to go forward a bit, and she says, what do you think about that? Now you know how I feel, and I'm feeling this might be getting towards my opportunity to say what I want.
I think she's about to pause and let you have your thoughts.
I think so.
Yeah.
She says, say you can handle my love. Are you for real?
A question?
But I'm still haven't got to answer the first question yet, which is what I want.
But now you have to remember, are you for real?
I know. So
now you're stacking up answers to questions.
I know. I'm feeling gaslit by the Spice Girls.
Yeah. And by the way, just, we asked you, do you want to zig a zig? Are you indeed for real?
I don't know at this stage. I'm probably more confused than for real. But she gives me a chance. And this is where I really feel like there's some gaslighting happening because she's saying, I won't be hasty. I'll give you a try. Go on.
I was going to say, I won't be hasty.
No.
So tell me what you really want. So tell me what you really want. But I'm not in a hurry.
I won't be hasty from here on, mate.
Right. That does make sense. Yeah.
But if you really bug me, then I'll say goodbye.
Oh.
So, I'm just thinking, this is also at a time where if you were presented with this as like a dating... You're on dating apps. You'd know more than me.
I have a look from time to time.
So imagine this...
Very unsuccessfully at the moment.
Yeah. Well, we've already advertised you on another podcast, I think. So just go to rentagent.com.au.
Yes, they might have changed the website, but do a Google search for Rent-A-Gent. You'll find both me and Grant. We're still there. We say we're not, but Saturday night you need some extra money.
Do you know that I actually Googled Rent-A-Gent?
Oh, did you?
And did you know that it's actually a thing?
No, I didn't know it was a real business. I knew it probably would be, but to call it Rent-A-Gent would be stupid, and hence...
It's for platonic relationships that women can go to, because they're gentlemen.
Yeah.
So it's for ladies.
Yeah.
And they can hire a gent for a platonic relationship. And when I Googled it, because I was going to, listeners...
Have we accidentally lifted the veil on that we actually didn't meet at Rent-A-Gent and it really was in prison?
They'll forget, don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
No one really listens to this podcast.
Look, and we've told so many real people that we met at Rent-A-Gent anyway that the trope will continue.
But my intention was to surprise you this week and have bought the web address, Rent-A-Gent.
Oh, wow.
And I was going to use ChatGPT and build a website and have Rent-A-Gent there with your photo and my photo on it. And then we'll be building... I'm going to build a website for our podcast as well.
Fantastic. Yep.
So that will be coming soon. But I won't do that. .com will probably be the website. Or .com.au. Don't know yet. Anyway... I was going to have Rent-A-Gent on there as like a secondary sort of website that you can go to.
A link.
Have our profiles.
Nice. Well, you know what? We could earn a bit of extra money for real.
Yeah. So watch this space. That
I could.
Still might happen.
You.
I can't.
No, you can't.
My wife will never pay for it. Goodness me. Okay, so here we go. So what do you think about that? She's not going to be hasty. If it bugged me, I'll say goodbye. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want, so tell me what you want. So but she's still going on about that, and she still wants the Zig-a-Zig-R. If anyone knows what Zig-a-Zig-R is, go ahead. Still got to be with her friends. So,
she's saying a lot of this.
She's really reiterating
twice.
that.
Yeah.
And it feels like she's wrapping up here towards it. So here's the story from A to Z, which bugs me because they're English and they should have said Z. But it doesn't rhyme with me, which is what she said next. So here's the story from A to Z. You want to get with me, you got to listen carefully. Seems like all we've had the bloody choice to do so far. We've got M in the place who likes it in your face.
Oh, M.
Yeah. You got G like MC who likes it on an easy V. Doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me... you'll see. So I think that's scary, actually.
That is scary. Easy V. Easy V is V for vagina.
Is it? Oh my gosh, it is! I didn't even realise. Little girls sing this song.
I know, teenage, yeah.
Easy V doesn't come for free.
It's all right. Don't worry. She's a real lady. She's saying the Easy V doesn't come for free. She is a real lady. So you've got to do all this other stuff to get her Zig-a-Zig-R.
Do you want to know what you got to do to get her Zig-a-Zig-R?
What's that?
You got to slam your body down and wind it all around.
Oh, you have got to. That sounds painful.
Yeah, and
even if Zig-a-Zig-R was a good thing, I don't think I want to... Look, I slammed my body down not long ago.
Did you wind it all around?
I wound my arm around my body.
She's very insistent about this. I think...
You know what? That hurt. I had to ride in an ambulance after I did that. I think you know what? If I do what she says and I give her a Zig-a-Zig-R and I've slammed my body down and wound it all around, I'm going to hospital in an ambulance.
My insurance doesn't cover this.
No.
No.
And yet then you've been assaulted by the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Because there's all 5 of them there. She said, you've got to be with my friends, and then she's going to injure you badly.
See, if I had to get called off in an ambulance for this, I would... And like the ambo, the paramedics are going, look, hey, what happened? What happened? And I'm like, she has said to me that if I want to be with her, I've got to be with all these 4 girls. And so what did you do, sir? Well, I was looking to get some Zig-a-Zig-R. So what did you do, sir? So I slammed my body down and I wound it all around.
And he's wincing. He's going, that doesn't sound good, mate. You slammed it down and wound it all around. Yeah. He said, oh, mate, I did that once. Terrible.
I reckon they'd be looking at me going, I don't think he knows how this shit works.
Yeah.
And they're all sitting back laughing, going, we told him to slam it down and wind it around. We told him he was going to be with all of us. You're bugging me. Go.
And then it's all over. After all, do you think they just gaslight plenty of men like this?
I think they gaslit a generation.
Yeah.
And
by saying, tell me what you want, what you really want. Tell me, just yelling. Yelling.
So let's have a look at this conversationally now, just really quickly before we wind it up. I'll be the Spice Girls.
Mm-hmm.
You be the fella, right? So let's do it just like it's a play.
All right.
Right?
I'm a fella. How about this fella? Brian.
You're Brian.
I'm Brian.
And I'll be all of the Spice Girls.
Oh, hello, all the Spice Girls.
Hello.
Oh, crikey, you've got a deep voice. Don't worry, I don't mind that.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Well,
and I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Okay.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really, really want. I wanna, really, really, really wanna zigga.
What the hell's a zigga? What are you talking about?
If you want my future, forget my past.
Have you been to jail or something? Have you committed a crime?
Forget my past!
Are you a secret agent?
If you want to get with me, better make it fast.
I've got a car.
That's not what I mean. Don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together. We could just be fine.
I'm just sitting here listening. I don't know.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Okay.
Etc. I really want a zigga.
What's a zigga? Look, I can get one off eBay if you want.
Look,
is that what you want?
Look.
I don't... What?
If you want to be my lover...
Oh.
You got to get with my friends.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
What? With them?
Not quickly either, mate.
With them?
Make it last forever.
5 of you?
Make it last forever.
Forever? I'm going to be exhausted.
Is this your first time in prison?
5 of you, though?
That's
right. One's exhausting.
How indeed did you get the nickname Swing Set? Anyway, if you want to be my lover, you have got to give. Which is probably a relief because you thought you'd be taken, didn't you?
I did.
Because taken is too easy, but that's the way it is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you think about that? Now you know how I feel.
Not really. To be honest, I'm confused.
Say you can handle my love.
I can handle your love?
Are you for real?
You just asked me to say it.
I won't be hasty. I'll give you a try.
All right, then.
But if you really bug me, I'll say goodbye.
Well, there's a lot of hoops to jump through.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
What do you want?
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Well, what I'd really like is...
I want to really, really, really want a zigga.
I don't know what it is. I'm just going to let myself out.
Look, here's a story from A to Z.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't want to hear... I just want to go home to me mum. There's too many of you.
You're going to get with me. You've got to listen carefully. We've got M in the place who likes it in your face. You've got G like
M? Who's M?
Who's M? She's one of the bloody Spice Girls.
Is that one of the girls? Is that M?
It's one of
that M? That gorgeous girl?
Not that one. That one.
Oh.
Why are you pointing at her?
I thought she was M.
She's obviously posh.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, well, look, if she wants to rub it in my face, I'm fine with that. But no, it's the lady with the tea tray.
Easy V doesn't come for free.
Oh, it doesn't, does it? Never a wiser word spoken.
So, look, long story short, Governor, slam your body down and wind it all around.
All right, hold on a minute. I better go onto the roof to do this. I need more distance to slam it down.
So that is a different way of looking at the Spice Girls tonight, isn't it?
That was horrific.
I know.
I've never even thought about that song before, you know.
You should have chosen. Yeah, neither right. You should have chosen the lyrics in the other hand, which we will do in a couple of episodes' time. But
No worries.
think-
We'll get to that.
I think you'll be much more pleasantly surprised. But anyway, you know what it's time for, John?
Time to get on a plane. No, it's not. What is it time for, Grant?
It's time for
Запилки.
this.
Пум-пурум-тарам. Вопилки. Пум-пу-пум-пум. Если я чешу в затылке, не беда. В голове моей опилки, да-да-да. Но хотят там и опилки, но кричалки и вопилки, а также шумелки, пыхтелки и сопелки сочиняю я неплохо иногда. Да. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух. Оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он худеть не станет, а ведь он худеть не станет, если, конечно, вовремя подкрепиться. Да. Трам-парам-па-пам-парам-па-пам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пум-пурум-пу-трам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пу-пурум-пум. Пум-пу-пум-пурум-пум-пум. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух. Оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он толстеть не станет, а ведь он толстеть не станет.